Looking at some Ruby Saltbush berries here, reading a little up about them a little bit on the internet. Suitable for full sun, so the plants will grow in full sun. They're suitable for pots, that's true. I've got a friend in Perth who's got them growing in a pot. Dimensions: height 1 metre, width 1 metre. Tolerates drought, that's true. They do tolerate drought. They grow out here in the sticks where there's a terrible drought. And they've had fruit this year, look, even though it's been a drought. They tolerate sandy soils. That's good to know, but we have very heavy clay here, so they can certainly tolerate heavy clay. Tolerate salt. Fruits from year 1, there's a beautiful fruit. Bird attracting, that's true. They attract lots of birds. All birds that eat fruit will, like parrots, and all birds that like fruit will eat those red berries, including human birds. Yes, they're certainly bird attracting. Attracts bees and insects. Attracts lizards, yes, well. Blue-tongue lizards like fruits. Blue-tongue lizards eat fruits. Chomp, chomp. Suitable for hedging and screening. Well, the Latin name is Enchylaena tomentosa. Ruby saltbush is a quaint succulent bearing small berries, yes, small berries, with crisp, salty, sweet flavour. Yes, there is a bit of salt in the flavour. That's a green one. They do have a bit of salt, and hence the name saltbush, I suppose. It grows in every state across mainland Australia, typically found in the salt marshes of our tropical, subtropical and temperate regions. I can taste sweetness and a little bit of salt. This species fruits and flowers year-round, producing edible berries about 5 to 8 millimeters in diameter, ranging in colour from yellow to red. Well, these are red. These are red. Berries may be eaten raw or soaked in water to make a sweet tea. The leaves are also edible, but as they're rich in oxalates, they should be cooked before eating or consumed sparingly. So if you're going to eat them raw, you should just consume them in small amounts. Otherwise, you should be cooking them to neutralize or whatever it is you do to the oxalates. To harvest, simply pluck the berries and leaves off the main plant. Shake them. You can shake them free too, of course. You can put a sheet or coat under the plant and just shake, and then all the berries will fall and become easy to pick up. I'm filming at night time just for fun, late at night. What's the time? It's about 2:25 in the morning. Let's try some. A study of emu scat, that's its droppings, and its seed composition found that Enchylaena tomentosa made up 8.5% of the near 20,000 seeds identified, second only to the niter bush, which made up 80% of identified seed. So that means that of all the seeds that an emu eats, 8.5% of them would be these berries. And passing through the emu's tummy seems to help them germinate. Emus are known to travel over 600 kilometers in search of more food and water, acting as a potential vector for long-distance seed dispersal and germination. Well, I'm sure humans who eat them too would disperse the seeds. You can swallow the seeds or not as you like. I tend to spit them out. Anyway, they're lovely little bush, and they attract parrots, which I like. I like all birds, but I'm just happy to have pretty coloured parrots attracted to these. See you then.